and welcome to Nice Work Pal. I am Jim, and today we are in, you guessed it, Epcot. Behind the camera, as always, the beautiful Dawn. Say good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, Dawn.
We are here at Epcot because it's time for the Flower and Garden Festival. I'm so excited for a change of festivals. It's like greeting a new season. So much to look at and try. Let's go do this.
Let's go.
So the Flower and Garden Festival, it's the springtime festival at Epcot. Chances are, if you're at Epcot, you're here during a festival. There's 4 during the year, and they are usually just separated by a couple of weeks off. So Flower and Garden, I'm gonna give you the same advice I give at all the festivals, which is stop and get your festival book. It is the guide to the festival. There's some commonality to all of these festivals. There's food booths, there's usually a concert series, there's usually some sort of scavenger hunt, but you're gonna find the full list of everything you want to do right in here. As an example, page 1 tells you the categories of things there are. There are topiaries and gardens, and they're gonna list them all in here. There's outdoor kitchens, which are your specialty food booths located everywhere throughout the park. The Garden Rocks concert series, which is gonna be at the America Pavilion. Festival merchandise, there's always some good stuff. And Garden Graze is that, I don't know, it's like a food scavenger hunt. You buy 5 things from a list around the world, and then you're gonna get a treat if you complete the tasks.
Yeah, and it's usually like, you know, a cookie or a milkshake or smoothie.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, something like that.
The last festival was a cookie and a smoothie that went with it, and it was really good.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with their prize, and I was happy to eat all of the treats.
Absolutely.
So today it's still early in the festival. We're gonna try some things. We're not gonna get to all of them because there's a lot.
I want to check out the topiaries in the butterfly garden.
Yeah, this festival is definitely the most beautiful of them.
It's the prettiest.
So there's going to be a lot of topiaries. They're all listed in your guidebook. If there's anything you want to see, like at the front of the park, we saw Asha, brand new topiary right in the front from the new movie Wish. And Figment is located right back here behind the Epcot Ball. Also looking very pretty.
Oh yeah, there's a long line to get your photo taken.
There is.
But it is the first weekend of the festival, so there's that.
This festival goes on for a couple of months, 3 I think actually, February, end of February to the end of May, which is a good 3-month stretch. So you get a good chance to come in and see all the beautiful flowers and try the food. And let's go do some of that.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, as a reminder, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see all of the beauty that is here at Walt Disney World. We'll take you along everywhere we go. The Blossom of Fragrance is a nice section of stuff that smells good.
Oh, it's beautiful and smells delicious.
Yeah. And right behind it, of course, is all of the flowers that surround the water. Just in front of the Imagination Pavilion. I think that's one of my favorite things to see.
They do a really nice job.
But yeah, we got to go smell some of these things. Some of them are very floral. Some of them are very fruity and sweet. I always have a favorite, and then there's always one that I go,
Ooh.
not for me, but a lot of fun.
You can smell it right there. Oh, it smells delicious. Want to smell it?
Mmm.
Mint.
Very minty. It smells like gum.
Yeah. I'm happy to come here and look at all the things that they grow, because me, I can't grow anything. Nothing.
Yeah. Growing flowers is an art form.
I can't grow anything.
It's not something we're good at.
Soft plumeria. Soft Veneria.
Oh, wow.
This smells so good.
That is very tropical.
Love it.
Yeah, it reminds me of places like the Polynesian.
Yeah?
It's always exciting to see the ones from the movies you like.
Yeah.
I really like Encanto. It's got great music.
We're gonna try the Honey Bistro first.
The Honey Bistro sounds like a sweet place to start, doesn't it?
It really does.
Chicken and waffles and honey glazed cauliflower.
I want to try the cauliflower.
Yeah, I might have to find something to pair with it.
I'm sure they have something, Jim.
Yeah, there's only one beer.
Oh, only one beer, Jim.
Only one beer.
Oh.
Or, as we like to say, easy decision. Okay, so we're gonna start. I got a little sample to get the day going of the Copper Point Bees Squeeze Ale.
Are you feeling okay today, Jim? It's kind of on the small side for you.
It is. You know what? It wasn't really something I felt like I had to try, but it was the only beer they have here at the bistro. So I figured it must pair well.
It looks like honey. Does it taste like honey? It looks pretty refreshing.
It's not bad.
Excellent.
It's not super sweet like honey, like you might expect. It's just kind of like a good beer.
Yeah.
I give it a B.
Fork in hand, ready to go.
Ready to go. This is the honey glazed cauliflower, and
Looks amazing.
As you can see, it's got a great mix of different foods in here. There's some asparagus, there's some honey glazed carrot puree, potatoes, rice, and of course cauliflower.
Yeah, give it a try.
And more. I'm forgetting things. There's the honey covered grapes and. That's a nice dish. It's just got a very mild sweetness to it. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of cauliflower in there too for authenticity. And that carrot puree.
It looks really good.
If you are into vegetables at all, this is a nice dish. It's very, very well balanced. So the honey chicken and waffles. We tried this last year and it had mixed reviews from our family.
Yeah, I didn't really care for it last year.
Yeah, but it looks different. So we're excited.
It's a giant piece of chicken.
I feel like that one exceeds expectations.
It's definitely a winner this year.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's so good. The piece of chicken is giant.
Yeah, and delicious. And the waffle is like a cornbread.
Cornbread waffle. It's got whole pieces of corn in it.
And it's got the honey syrup on it. It's just delicious.
Fantastic. All right, so the Honey Bistro.
The Honey Bistro was a pleasant surprise this year.
I really liked it. Now that we've had both dishes and they settled in, they were both fantastic. I really like the cauliflower dish. I just wish there was a little bit more cauliflower.
It did suffer because of the name.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if they had called it something else, vegetable surprise or something, you would have been more happy with the medley of flavors that were there.
Yeah.
Did you catch the sunflower brittle in there?
I loved it.
There were little
so
pieces
crunchy.
of sunflower brittle that were like so good. It was, healthier, but like almost candy-like.
Yeah, I'm not thinking brittle is healthy, but it had some sunflowers in it.
It did, yeah. But it was just such a light, refreshing dish.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
And at the end?
And at the end, a little kick.
A little tiny
just a
kick.
Little kick. I felt the same way about the chicken and waffles. Like the aftertaste is just like, oh, there's a little spice in my throat.
Yeah.
Like,
but not too much.
Spicy honey, but
it's good.
Yeah, and the chicken and waffles, 10 times better than last year.
10 times.
Like, there's definitely, like, it was divisive last year. Some of us liked it, some of us didn't. But there was definitely a peculiar flavor to it. Not so much this year. Just a big piece of chicken, a nice cornbread waffle, lots of good honey syrup, and a little honey butter too, right?
Yeah.
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 It was just fantastic. I think this booth is going to kill it this year.
Yep.
So at the Trowel and Trellis, also located near the port of entry, is a booth that has some really cool looking things. They have an impossible meatball. Impossible, I say.
We're gonna try it.
We're gonna try it, because I really love when they pull off a good impossible. I don't always have the highest hopes, but we've had a couple of things that have blown me away, so I'm really excited to try that.
Yeah, let's go.
So we went to Trowel and Trellis, where we got a bunch of delicious things, starting with this. This is my strawberry heat wave Berliner, which is a beer, but it's kind of like a sour. It's somewhere in between, I think. It's just a smidge tart and very good.
It looks nice and refreshing. The color is beautiful.
It is. It's very pretty.
Very pretty.
And it's going to pair well with what we got. We got the Impossible Meatball.
It looks and smells amazing.
Which I'm very much looking forward to. And we also decided to get the ribs because ribs are good.
All right, let's give it a try.
So let's try things out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with the rib. The rib is a soy glazed rib, which sounds amazing, of course. And this is, I feel like it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm going to love this. I know I am.
Excellent. They look and smell amazing. I think they've been here before.
I would eat these all day.
Excellent.
The soy flavor is fantastic. Do not fall off the bone tender, but pretty good. Easy to eat. And this is the Impossible Farmhouse Meatball. Doesn't it look good?
It looks amazing.
There's some sauce on here. What is that? Do we know?
Oh, let's see. It's got some lentil bread, spinach, marinated vegetables, creamy herb aioli, and yeah, and the meatball. Is it amazing?
It is really good. I taste the lentil and the herbs, and the meat is impossibly difficult to tell from real meat.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like it. So thoughts on Trowel and Trellis? The meatball, the Impossible Meatball. We were worried about the wrong thing. We're worried about whether or not the meatball is going to taste like a meatball. It does. It's delicious. I think you need to pay attention to the flavors. Like, there's lentil and herb, and that was like
That was the overpowering part.
overpowering flavor of the dish.
But delicious.
It was very good, yeah. But that was the part I went, oh, that's the flavor we're getting. And the meatball is great. The meatball was really good, and the texture of the meatball was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. I think Disney has figured out the impossible stuff.
I think so too. And the ribs, they were very flavorful. I loved it. It came with a little bit of crumbled up peanuts.
They
and
did.
Scallions.
They had some toppings on them, peanuts, scallions, little peppers. They were very delicious. I love that soy flavor that's on those ribs. Like I said before, not the most fall off the bone meat, but
Nope, but tender.
But tender and delicious. It's so good. That
So
sauce
good.
is so good.
Look how fun these are.
These are great cocoa topiaries, and cocoa is one of the themes of the merch for this festival.
Yeah.
There's orange bird, there's cocoa, and then I believe there's some butterfly stuff too.
Yeah.
So
let's go find some merch.
yeah, let's do it.
Just, oh my God. That is so beautiful.
Those are making me hungry. They kind of look like cake pops or something.
They
don't
do. Can you just pull one of those out so we can take it home? I love
one?
it.
The Odyssey building is the citrus blossom during this festival, and while they only really have a couple of food options, they do have some good drinks, but they also have a little shop inside with some of the Orange Bird merchandise that's just for this festival.
Yeah.
I can't wait to take a look.
Yeah, let's go see if they have it.
All right.
There's some cute little Orange Bird stuff. Oh, I like the corksicle. Look at how pretty the corksicle is.
Wow. I got a really nice Orange Bird corksicle last year.
Here, didn't you find it on the...
It was clearance clearance after the event.
Look how pretty.
Yeah, but this one's very nice. And I like that some of the oranges are the Epcot bowl.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's very cool. I like this one a lot better
Yeah.
because it's well branded.
So we'll have to wait for it to go on the clearance shelf again.
It's going to be a long wait because they got like 3 months to go.
All right, Jim, I think this is your new shirt.
I would totally wear this shirt.
Totally.
This is really
I know you
nice. Would. Yeah.
It even looks like it feels, well, feels a little bit on the heavy side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It probably just needs a good washing, but I really like the looks of it. I really like the Orange Bird merch this year.
Yeah. Let's go into Creations and see what kind of merch they got.
Yeah, they might have a good selection of
This is
all
where
the
it will
merch.
be.
This is the big
This is where it will
Epcot gift shop. That is a really big corksicle.
I love that corksicle.
Yeah.
It's got a handle now.
It's got a handle? I know. I don't think I've seen one with a handle.
Nope.
That's fantastic.
I love the colors too.
And it's got all the Mickey characters on it.
Cute. Here's a little bit. That is adorable. You know what? I will buy that.
It's white.
Because it's white. I love the design. Their design this year. It's so pretty.
Everything is very attractive this year. I will give them that. They've got some great designs and logos for 24.
Okay, what in the world?
This is heavy.
That's got to be like a garden stone. It's gotta
or
be.
the world's biggest paperweight. I'm not sure.
It's really heavy.
It's very heavy. It's very attractive. I just don't know what you would do with it.
I think they might go in a garden. I think it's got
It would look great in a garden.
yeah,
It really would.
a stepping stone in a garden.
Yeah. It's a pass holder shirt.
This is so cute. Flower and Garden Festival 24 pass holder shirt. It's the most beautiful yellow.
It really is a pretty color, isn't it?
Jim, it's Donald.
It's Donald. It's Donald's community garden. He
I
looks
love it.
good out in the field.
He does.
Doing some manual labor.
It's so cute.
I also saw across the way his nephew's working on a little something over there. Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
And look at just like that.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie, who I do not usually associate with fine garden work, usually trouble and mayhem. With rakes and shovels, they are probably burying the evidence.
We got some prehistoric plants over here. Macho fern. King Sago? Never even heard of it. Rabbit foot fern? Some of these I haven't heard of, Jim.
I think they made them up. But look, there's some real fossils.
Crocodile fern. Those are interesting. Look at them. Eyelash fern. Hey, they look like eyelashes.
I feel like they have absolutely everything here except for the weeds.
There's no weeds.
There's
here.
no weeds. We have those at home.
Yes, we do.
So I have been looking forward to this biscuits and gravy all day. It's Impossible biscuits and gravy with Impossible sausage gravy, Impossible chicken inside of it. It's chicken fried steak, supposedly. The first thing I will say is it's delicious. But
I feel like it could have passed more for like
for a burger.
yeah, steak.
Okay, we also got the avocado toast here at Brunchcott, and this is something Dawn really likes. Right, Dawn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not a big avocado person. If I was a big avocado person, I'd be all mushy and green and probably browning in the sun. But anyway, it doesn't like offend my palate or anything, so I'm going to try it because it's got some nice marinated tomatoes on it. It's got some cheese crumbles that are they're plant-based cheese crumbles or something, and it's on a ciabatta bread. It looks pretty good. I'll give it a whirl. So that's just okay for me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big avocado person, but it tastes okay. Dawn, did you think it was good?
I thought it was just okay for me too. The avocado's fine. I don't really like the Impossible cheese on it. It tastes a little, I don't know, maybe blue cheesy. And I don't like blue cheese.
Maybe that. I think that's the funny taste that I'm getting
Yeah.
that's making me go, I don't know. Because while I'm not an avocado fan, it's never really offended my palate before.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna eat it anyway.
I feel like it maybe needs some, I don't know, pickled onions or something. Something with some other flavor than that cheese.
I just avoided some of the cheese and it's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna avoid the rest of the cheese.
This brunch craw wasn't that great.
So yeah, brunch craw wasn't that great.
It was a bit of a misfire. We liked brunch craw last year. I don't know what was wrong. The avocado toast wasn't quite what it was last year. And the biscuits and gravy were a smidgen of a disappointment. I thought they were still good tasting, but not as described.
Yeah.
It's an impossible chicken fried steak, and it was really more like a sausage or a hamburger type meat in there. Again, it was delicious, but not what I thought it was going to be. And we had a little peach bellini with it that we just thought was okay.
It was just okay. I don't really taste peach. I don't know what makes it peach, but it's just okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a funny tasting champagne.
Yeah.
So yeah, what this tells me though, because we had kind of the opposite experience at the bistro, is that just because the name of the booth came back and a couple of the dishes sound the same, I feel like you gotta take a look at what they got this year. Even if you think you saw it before, it may not be the same.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever stays the same.
No. Every year is its own festival. Here in Norway, they have this cool troll topiary. I think if you spin him, his hair is going to go all crazy.
I'm not sure if I ever noticed that before, but I'm pretty sure there was a garden up there.
There is, I think there's always a grass roof. I don't know if there's always flowers.
That is really pretty.
Yeah, that's got to be hard to take care of.
Nobody's going to get up there and pick the flowers. There's some more cake pops for you, Jem.
First there was cake pops, now there are more cake pops. This tour is making me hungry.
We'll have to still get a treat. We haven't had a treat yet.
A treat?
You know, desserty.
Desserts, okay,
We've had food.
You're right, we haven't had desserts.
No.
Let it grow, let it grow. Here in China, we have some playful pandas.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're very cute. I like how they have them playing with plants. Like,
yeah,
they worked around that. That's cool.
Which I believe the plant is bamboo. A little tiny bamboo. There's some miniature gardens in Germany.
These are adorable little displays.
Look how cute.
Where do they find the tiny little gardening tools, though?
Those are so cute. So creative.
It sure is.
Snow White and Dopey?
Yeah. And the rest of the dwarves just around the corner. Is that what they call a grass skirt?
That is so adorable.
Yeah.
All of them.
Do you know what the dwarves use to tend their garden?
What?
A hi-ho.
Lady and the Tramp, it's so cute.
Yeah, here in Italy, Lady and the Tramp back for another performance. Here at the American Adventure is the Tiana topiary. Very beautiful. Here at the American Pavilion, the America Gardens Theater hosts the Garden Rocks series. Tonight, it's Jason Schiff, longtime lead singer of Chicago. The lines are getting a little crazy today. It's early in the festival and it's a weekend, so it is busy. And I was going to check out some of the specialty beers in America at their festival booth, but I opted for good old Block and Hans, who had my mango cart wheat ale. Here in Japan, there is a beautiful topiary dragon right on the water. Came up just to say hi.
I once had a bonsai tree.
Yeah?
I didn't keep that alive either.
These are the Shishi Adoshi gardens.
Never gonna remember that.
No, I'm probably not saying it right. These are all cool water features.
These are cool.
things. They bang the drum when they bounce back up. I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Fill up with water. It's almost full. That is awesome. All right, I'm pretty sure I could do one of these.
It's like your own Disney topiary starter set.
Yeah. Oh, is it alive? Because if it is, never mind.
Check it out though. He's $550.
Okay, never mind. It's Kermit and Miss Piggy.
Wow. That's really cute. That's
Yeah.
here between Morocco and France for some reason. Maybe Miss Piggy's French. I don't know.
I don't know. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, here in France, it's the centerpiece basically. They're very attractive.
They really are.
And here's Lumiere and Cogsworth. First they were turned into household objects. Now they've been turned into plants. Is there no end to their humiliation?
Look at Cogsworth. His little thing is moving.
Oh my goodness. Moving parts, that's so cool.
That didn't sound right, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
So there's an English tea garden, like, tour thing they got going on here.
Yeah, and it's a free tour. You just have to go and sign up for it, I think. I don't think we have time to do it today.
No, we'll come back and do it another day.
Yeah, next time we're here.
But look how cute, little like teacups. Isn't that cute? All right, it appears Winnie the Pooh is performing.
Yeah, I think so. And then the rest of the time he stands here looking like a topiary.
He is pretty cute. And Rabbit. Hey Jim, there's Tigger and Eeyore and Piglet.
That's the rest of the gang.
That's it. I think over there, Jim, is your favorite topiary.
That's right. Across the street from Winnie the Pooh and Friends is the Rose and Crown beer stand topiary. It looks just like a real beer stand, doesn't it?
It does. So it says Ophelia's famous flower speech in Hamlet explains several of the meanings behind plants common during Shakespeare's time.
Oh, I gotta go back and read Shakespeare now.
No, we're gonna do the cheat sheet. It's right there. Rosemary is for remembrance.
Okay.
Pansies for thoughts. Fennel, flattery. Columbine, deception. Rue, bitterness. Daisy, innocence. And violence. Not violence. Violets.
Violets.
Faithfulness.
I gotta tell you, just thinking about Shakespeare fills me with rue.
What's this guy's name?
I don't know.
This is the gator in
The alligator
Peter
from
Pan.
Peter Pan, yeah.
Whatever his name is. And now we have Peter Pan and Captain Hook.
The alligator's name from Peter Pan is TikTok.
TikTok.
Because I believe because he swallowed a watch or something.
Ah.
So they can hear him coming.
Oh.
But I believe he also got Hook's hand, so Captain Hook has a hook. What a coincidence. His name is Captain Hook and he had to get a hook for a hand.
Funny.
Yeah.
We got Bambi.
In the meadow.
And
Where
Thumper.
his mom was killed.
And what's that one?
Thumper and Flower, right?
Flower?
I think so.
I don't know.
Hi. So, if you like YouTube videos, but you need a plant-based option, try Nice Work Pal.
Pretty
All right.
sure this is Goofy.
This is the goofiest topiary I've seen all day.
I really wish you could smell this.
I know, right? Just standing here, you just get that whiff of flowers.
All fresh flowers. And the monorail.
And the monorail. I love this park. It is so beautiful. So, the Cubana has ham and Swiss cheese and pork belly. I like pork belly. And mustard, of course, and pickles. It's the usual Cuban stuff. Little sandwich. Looks delicious. Meets expectations. It's pretty good. Do you like it?
It's just okay for me. I mean, it's got all the flavors of, you know, what they say is in there. I feel like the bread is not very flavorful.
It's crispy on the outside.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint about this booth is it's on a narrow path with no seating.
No seating.
No seating, no tables, one garbage can. I don't know how anybody's gonna eat this. All right, the other thing we got was the strawberry shortcake, and it looks perfect. The one nice thing about strawberry shortcake, gets us another stamp in our book. Also very good, as expected.
Excellent. So Florida Fresh.
Florida Fresh. Her final thoughts, I think the Cubanito was good. It tasted like the sum of its parts, but I don't know, there was something about it that was a little ordinary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it just needed a little more cheese or mustard. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, it was just okay. But the strawberry shortcake was kind of good, right?
It was delicious. Now, when I think of strawberry shortcake, I think of like a dry biscuit.
Yeah.
But this was like a pound cake. I think it had a simple syrup on the cake too.
That is always one of my pet peeves about strawberry shortcake, is that it's often
dry.
If they don't put a lot of strawberry sauce on it, I don't like it usually.
Yeah.
This was pretty good, and I think it was because of the cake.
Absolutely. And it was a nice portion.
Yeah.
Very nice portion.
Plus we got a stamp, so we're one step closer to a free treat.
I don't think we're gonna get that free treat today.
Probably
but
not
we'll bring
today.
the book back and do more.
We will. We've got a long time to do this.
Lion King. So cute. They're so adorable.
Yeah, and they're right at home here in the jungle.
Yep. It's Pumbaa and Timon.
Yeah, they look happy to be here.
They do.
They have no worries. Hakuna Matata.
For the rest of their days.
Yeah.
Woody, Bo Peep, and her sheep.
Yeah. He's my favorite deputy. All right, that was a long day at Epcot, and we barely scratched the surface of this festival. We're gonna have to come back and do a part 2.
Oh darn.
Rats. More food, more
Rats.
fun. You know, just the other day I was thinking that, you know, I feel like we come to Epcot a lot, and, you know, we need to, you know, work on the other parks more, but I want to come back here now.
I love this place.
Every time there's a new festival, there's all new stuff.
And I love Guardians. I love going on Guardians.
Yeah, here's a little secret. Every time we do a video at Epcot, even if we don't show it, we probably went on Guardians of the Galaxy. It's our favorite ride. We go on it whenever we get a chance to.
There's probably one time that we didn't get to go because we didn't get the virtual queue, and
We probably complained about it for days too.
I'm not sure we did it on camera, but we complained about it.
So anyway, this Flower and Garden Festival, absolutely beautiful again.
Gorgeous.
The flowers are just amazing. I love the flower beds they put in around the water. I love the little gardens they have here and there, including that scented one, which was pretty fun.
Well, they're all pretty scented, but this one was specifically
One
scented.
was specifically
Yeah.
for scents, yeah. And I really like the topiaries, which we saw as many as we could today.
I mean, they even had like water gardens.
Yeah.
And they had those little mini houses.
Yeah, little bonsai trees, mini gardens, anything plant related. They pretty much had it covered here. Did you have any favorites today, Dawn?
Topiaries?
Yeah.
I like the Seven Dwarfs.
That was a good one. All lined up. That was a really nice display.
And you? What was your favorite?
I think I might have to go with Figment, and not because he was the biggest topiary, because he wasn't, but because he was in a very grand location.
Oh, true.
You know,
right in
just
the center.
in the center, all those big giant pink flowers around him. It was just a really nice display. But honestly, it was kind of hard to choose.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have a lot of honorable mentions in that list.
All of them.
Yeah.
They were all pretty cool.
Yeah. And we just got a sampling of the outdoor kitchens. The food is amazing, but
What was your favorite food?
I'm gonna have to say probably the chicken and waffles at Bistro. It was not only really good, but it was a big surprise improvement over last year.
Agreed. I like the other one that was there, the cauliflower
Cauliflower, yeah.
meal or plate there. That one was awesome.
Yeah, they kind of got like best overall booth. Of the ones we tried, we did not get to even half of the booths.
No.
You can only eat so much food.
Yeah,
One of the reasons why we need to come back.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So what was your least favorite?
Least favorite was the avocado toast.
Same for me, and I was looking forward to. I didn't look up anything before we came, but I knew they had the avocado toast.
Yeah.
And I was looking forward to that the most, and that was the most disappointing to me. I just didn't like that cheese that was on there.
And that's, I think, what it is it's you know, there's something about expectations. Like the avocado toast was there last year, and it was something you really enjoyed.
Yeah, there was more things on it last year, though.
And this year, it's not as good, even though it was technically the same menu item.
Yeah.
But yeah, new year, new food.
New variation.
New variation of the old food. Lots of things to still try. And some places we didn't even get to. So in part 2, we're gonna have to cover more food, the butterfly gardens that we didn't get to, and that tour of the tea garden.
Who are you kidding, Jim? We're not gonna do just a part 2. There's gonna be more.
Part 2, part 3, I'm gonna keep eating.
We'll try everything for you.
We'll try everything. We hope this has been a great first glimpse of the flower and garden for you in 2024. I hope you get to come and experience it because it's really, really beautiful. But in the meantime, we will be back to show you more. Dawn, how'd I do today?
Nice work, pal.
So we went to Trowel and Trellis, and we got this twisted tongue that can't say any words. Do I look ready for spring?
It's you.
For my gardening?
It's you.
Yeah. I've got a green thumb. I'm ready to go.
I found Mike Wazowski with one eye. And the restrooms appear to be open back up over here.
Oh, after a quick, 8-month refurbishment?
It was a
Yeah.
long time.